Hi, my name's John from Poole in the United Kingdom.
Hello, my name is Ernie and I'm from Groningen in the Netherlands.
Hi, I'm Chloe Hadley from Pennsylvania, USA.
Hi, I'm Dick.
And I'm Charlie.
And we're here for Joyrider TV.
Hey, it's Jeff from Gear Report in North Carolina, USA.
It's Keir here from the Bahamas.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mila. I'm Maya.
I'm Harry for Joyrider TV.
Hi, this is Scott from Lake Norman, North Carolina.
This is Dirk here from Cape Coast, Brittany.
Hello guys, I'm Vangelis from Lefkada. I'm here from Joyrider TV.
Hello, my name's Rick, I'm from Burnley.
We are Ilya, Lena and Alyosha from Moscow, Russia.
This is Joyrider TV correspondent Will Westerveld checking in from Surfside, Kailua, Hawaii.
My name's Tom. I'm from the Vale of Beaver.
I'm Harry from Lymington in the UK. This is Joyrider TV.
This is Joyrider TV.
I'm James.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Greg. And we're from the state of Georgia in the United States of America, and you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
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 You're watching Show Us Your Cat.
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
On Show Us Your Cat.
Oh yeah.
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
Show Us Your Cat.
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
And you're watching
Show Us Your Dog.
No! Show Us Your Cat!
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
Show Us Your Cat.
Show us your cat.
And you're watching Show Us Your Cat.
And this is Show Us Your Cat, not off.
We're just flying straight in. We're on board with Greg in Georgia here, and we can see he's having a few problems with his cleating angle, and that's what could happen. So thanks there, Greg, for taking one for the team. Thanks to everybody who has sent in those fantastic introductions for this special edition of Show Us Your Cat. So we featured over 150 boats, give or take, on Show Us Your Cat so far, most of which have been in Europe and North America, but it's been great seeing boats in places where you wouldn't expect catamaran sailing to be quite as abundant, such as Moscow, South Korea and the Philippines. We've been into Nigeria as well, of course, and to the United Arab Emirates. Great to see boats there. We've still only seen a handful of boats in the Southern Hemisphere, so if you're getting your boat out, why not get your camera out as well and send us some pictures here on Joyrider TV so that everybody can see the glory of your boat. We'd love to see some of those South African tigers that we could feature here. I know there's a few, you know who you are, so get your camera out, get on the speed stick as well while you're about it. So, in the US, apologies firstly, where I've been pinpointing, it's not so accurate as I'm sure the aficionados out there will spot straight away. But here is the ranking of the American states in who has been showing us the most cat. On the podium, we've got, let's see, in third place, bronze position on the podium is the state of California. Then the silver medal goes to, this could be unexpected because it hasn't even got a coastline, but Georgia with 9 boats. And then leading the charge from the US has been Florida with 10 boats featured on Show Us Your Cat so far. Over to Europe, we've seen a lot of different European countries featured. In third position joint, we have Holland and France. In second position was Germany, and then in first place with 16 boats featured was the UK. There we are. That's what's been happening around the world. So let's take a look at some of the boats that have been featured this year on Show Us Your Cat. So a common theme that has been seen in the Show Us Your Cat series is how catamaran sailing is bringing people together. Of course, you might be a lone wolf out there on the ocean, but when you get back to your club, beach, or wherever it is that you sail from, there's usually a bit of a community spirit if you have organised something, which is nice, whether it's just for a barbecue or whether you're racing at your club or perhaps at a national level or even at the Worlds. It's really nice to see how the cat sailing is bringing people together. And we're just going to steam in here and look at some of the Hobie 14s that we featured this summer, this year on Show Us Your Cat since it started. The Hobie 14 really is a great boat that just keeps on giving. It is an absolute one of those at times to manoeuvre, but there's some red hot racing machines that we've featured, and of course there are some much less fortunate Hobie 14s, that we have featured on Show Us Your Cat. Something I never thought we'd see was a diverse range of inflatables, a diverse range of two, here with, of course, the Giving It the Beans Blowbee from Graph and Water in the UK, and of course this, can't remember what it was called, cat in France, very nice too. The Dart 16 is a great boat if you're just at the early stages of learning how to cat sail, but it can take you all the way through to racing as well. A great choice. And then the Dart 18 is what I actually started on. It's got a great racing fleet throughout Europe at least, and it's a very nice, easy boat to sail. So there's some great Dart 18s we've been featuring here. Then we have featured one Hobie 20, very nice too, and some Hobie 21s, which are like the big ultimate Hobie from back in the day, but still there to give it what is necessary when it's necessary. The Nacra catamarans, of course, offer a wide range of different boats depending on your taste, from the foiling boats at the high end through to ones like this 5.0, which offer something that you might want as well at the lower level, but all great boats. By the way, Nacra is an acronym that stands for North American Catamaran Racing Association, which is where that started. Then we have the Hobie FX1s and 17s that we featured this year. 17s, of course, featuring these benches on the side for a drier ride or much more exhilaration. The FX1 with the spinnaker and self-tacking jib if you're sailing it with two. Great boats there. Then into the vintage collection. The Shearwater is from the UK, the ultimate vintage catamaran of this type, but also those stylings being shared around the world. And of course, who can forget the UFO catamaran from Brazil that we featured recently. Then if you like it higher and drier, sticking some wings on your boat is going to help. The Tornado will also always have a place close to my heart because I love my Tornado as much as I love my Hobie 16. There's different types of Tornado that we featured, classics, wooden ones, right through to fairly modern racy Tornadoes with the carbon mast. Very nice, all of them. Love to see a nice Tornado on Show Us Your Cat. Then we have the variety of Hobie 18s from the classic 18, which was basically like the 16 but built for heavier people. And then that went on to the Hobie Tiger, one of the forerunners of the Formula 18 class. And then from the Hobie Tiger came the Hobie Pearl, which was a detuned Tiger to make it easier for people who didn't want the deep dagger boards but still wanted that kind of performance. Then we have the range of Prindles that we featured here, the 15, the 16 and the 18, which are all of the asymmetric hull design. These boats are less, well, they're not produced anymore, but they're still everywhere. And it seems that all Prindles are in really good shape, or they've been looked after really nicely. So well done everybody who has showed us a Prindle.
Of course, we had a lot of Hobie 16s. This really proved that the 16 is still the most abundant catamaran in the world. You'll find a 16 on any beach, in any country, anywhere. So here, let's just take a look back at the 16s that we've had a look at this year on Show Us Your Cat.
And then finally, we've had a wide range of other boats, such as, here we go, I've written a list, the Topaz 14, the Topaz 16 CX, the Spitfire, the acat. I'd like to see more acats on here, so if you've got one. The Mattia from Italy, the Supercat from the USA, the Mystère, which must be from France, the Hobie Wave. Then we had the G-Force. And then from Germany, a good learning boat is the Totalcat. We did feature one rather sad looking Hobie 15. From Australia, the Paper Tiger or the Minicat. And then of course, we let the trimaran in with the Pulse from Guernsey. More trimarans to come, I should think. So there we go, that was a roundup of everything that's been featured, or pretty much everything that's been featured so far on Show Us Your Cat. So thanks to everybody who's been contributing to this great series, which really has gone from strength to strength. And it's you guys sending in the pictures of your boats and the video that makes it possible. Of course, if you'd like to get involved in the future, all you need to do is email me, or what has been discovered is the website WeTransfer seems to be very good for emailing video, sending video and photographs. So you can use that or just email it to me straight. But I will need a description of where it is that you're sailing and who you go sailing with. Anything about your boat, anything like that. And please do, if you are going out filming specifically to send something in, please film it or photograph it in landscape, not in portrait, because that way it fills the screen better for the video. Thanks ever so much to everybody who has been supporting in many ways, whether it was through Patreon, through shopping at totaljoyrider.com for a fresh hoodie like this one, or maybe even a t-shirt like a Giving It the Beans t-shirt like this, which really does let people know that you are the kind of guy to give it the beans. Coming up soon in the future weeks on Show Us Your Cat, we are going to be having, this is who we're having coming up soon, we're going to be having Freddy's KL, we're going to be having the Hobie 16s of Anders, Mario, Chris, Adrian, Jonathan, Adam and Mark, and then we're going to be having Paul's Tiger, I'm just reading notes here, Richard's Aclass, Tim's Nacra, Vic's Weathervane, can you believe, Craig's Hellcat, Bob's Prindle 16, Damien's Pearl in Mozambique, Ronan's Getaway, Tom's Sprint 15, George's Getaway, Tom's Astus Trimaran, would you believe, another Trimaran. Show us your Trimaran as well. If you've got a Trimaran, send us a picture. Matt's FX1, oh, and Carlu's Hobie 16 as well, coming soon on Show Us Your Cat. So stay tuned, keep watching, and there'll be more Show Us Your Cat coming on Sunday. So also, if you enjoyed the Show Us Your Cat series and you like people showing stuff that's theirs, you could also check out John Bishop's Show Us Your Board on his middle-aged guy learning how to skate series for skateboards. So if you've got a skateboard, check out John Bishop's channel, that'll be in the description below. If you like rugged military vehicles, you could check out Show Us Your Humvee on Jeff's Gear Report channel on YouTube as well. Jeff's also done a Show Us Your Hammock because he reviews all sorts of outdoor equipment, so you could check that out as well in the description below. Head over to Gear Report on YouTube there. So happy new year from all of us, which is just me actually, at Total Joyrider, Joyrider TV. Hope you have a great new year, and remember to give it the beans and give it the beans. That's pretty much it. Remember to do that. How could you forget?